Right, Joyce, Sonny, this goes to you, yeah? I seen the video here you made the other day with the boys. You said that you're willing to fight me, and you turned around and said I was 7-time Ireland champion. I don't know where you got that from. I'm no 7-time Ireland champion, but the thing is, I didn't need to be a 7-time Ireland champion to beat you. You knew I was beating you, and everyone belonged to you knew I was beating you, yeah? I got a phone call here last night. They turned around and said that you weren't fighting. I asked for a reason why. They turned around and said that you're expecting jail around that time. Well, I says, fair enough, I says. If he's out around that time, I keep up my training and I'll fight him. And he turned around and says, no, he says, you won't be even training, you won't be fighting. So, and you're the cowley fella, not me, right? I was willing to fight, I've no problem in fighting you, right? So therefore I'm going to claim victory. I was beating you up around, everyone knew it, right? Another thing, Mushy Boy, right? John Ryan wants to fight you. You got on tape here the other day, looking for fight. John Ryan took you up in that challenge. And you don't want to fight. So boys, I don't know what's wrong with you, I don't know why you're getting on tapes and then not accepting fights, right? That's all I have to say. Break it out.
Right lads, I'm going to start here. We got a phone call here back the other day saying you wanted a list of the fights. As far as we were concerned, we'll just give over the list and the fights will go ahead. Because these fights now is going on now for the last 3 or 4 weeks, we were training the whole time. There was 10 fights accepted on the video, and there was 2 fights there that wasn't accepted because there wasn't no videos made, which was Patsy v Hershey Collins and John Radigan's John v Mushy Boy. There were 2 fights, but they weren't accepted because there was no more videos made. And the whole reason, lads, are you switching from these videos to the phone in the first place, because you knew too well what you were doing. There was 4 fights there. There's 4 fights now out of 10 that you accepted. You accepted 10 lads on video. If you go onto YouTube there, the whole world can see it on YouTube. You accepted them 10 fights. Now there's 4 fights there you're not accepting. I'm 1 against Christy. My brother Michael's set 2 against Mikey. Right, Hughes Patch, he's 3 against Anthony. And John Ryan John against Mushy Boy. There were 4 fights now you're accepting. As far as I'm concerned, lads, there were 4 wins straight away. 4 wins for the Collins, because them 4 fights, the 4 Collins was winning. And the rest of the fights, lads, to me the rest of the Collins was winning that them era. We were going out for 10 wins, lads. Them 10 fights that was accepted, they were 10, and there were 2 fights to me that winning as well. We were winning all our fights. That's the whole reason we were going out to fight. And you don't want them fights now. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a show. Getting on tape. If I didn't want to fight, lads, I wouldn't get on tape in the first place and say I wanted to fight. And then now ring them back and say you don't want to fight. As I said already, that was your whole point of switching from the videos to the phones, where the whole world can't see through the video, through YouTube, what you're doing. Now, the whole point of us making this video, we didn't want to make video in the first place. From the start. This should be left alone from the start. There would have been no videos made from the start at all. If you didn't have to, you were the ones that made the first video, and we still don't want to make no videos. But the whole point of us making this video right now is letting everyone know, travellers from England, Ireland, and all over the world, that it's not the Collins that's calling off these fights. For the last 2 weeks, the Joyces from Oxford is ringing back to squash these fights, to call these fights off. But those Collins, we didn't want to call them off. We wanted a fight. The 10 fights that was accepted on video, that everyone can see, go onto YouTube, you can see the 10 fights that was accepted. That the Joyce in Oxford, there's 4 out of them 10 fights now that they don't want the fights to go ahead. Fair enough. Big Paul sent back and he said he'd fight our Michael, and Mikey, you said you'd fight me. We only found out this morning. So we made back a phone call. We said to the boys that our Michael would fight Big Paul on the 29th of June, and I'd fight Mikey on the 29th of June. That the argument that we have with the boys, with Jimmy's 2 fellas, with Mikey and Christy, that we'll sort that out first. That Michael will fight Mikey and I'd fight Christy in Manchester on Saturday, and that we'd fight the boys then the rest of the night. And you don't want to do that now, lads. Now, lads, come here till I tell you here now. You want no fight at all. Because if you want to fight, you fight. And that's it. You're a show, and you should be ashamed of yourself. To get on the video and say you wanted fights and then have no fights at all. Now lads, this is the last video we're making. We're making no more videos. You can make as much videos as you want now after this. We're making no videos. The whole reason, as I said already, of the Collins back here, of us making this video, is just letting the world know, letting all travellers know, that it's not the Collins calling off the fights, that it's the Joyce in Oxford. They accept the 10 fights, and there's 4 of them fights now that they don't want to fight. Now lads, there's not more we can do about that. Me and Michael said we sent over to fight Mikey and Christy in Manchester this Saturday, and they don't want to fight in there. Lads, you want no fights. I said it already. Now, you may forget about the whole lot now, because you want no fight, and the whole reason of making this video was to let people know that you're the ones that these fights is going on for, now the Collins in Ireland. Now that's to let everyone know now that you can make as much videos as you want, and that's all I have to say. And up to Collinses.